want me to go to discussion first now, or wait until we choose this? Prepare to fire! Fire! Advance to work! Work! Advance to fun! Everybody up in fun! We'll talk about loading and firing cannons. Oh, work! Okay. These guns are basically typical of the time period. Even though there's much balls, they get stand as you were. Period guns. Generally, they weren't put on a grasshopper carriage like the other one. They were put on either a galloper carriage on the side of a ship or the side of a fortress on a swivel. So they could actually be directed like that. It's a 1.5 pound cannon. The other one is a 3 pound cannon, a heavy 3 pound cannon. It's called a heavy 3 pound cannon because it's heavy. It's a very heavy barrel. It's twice the weight of a regular 3 pound cannon. Okay, and the reason for that, we can put more powder in it. Put more powder in it, it can go farther. Maximum range on the other one is 1.5 miles. Okay, effective range, probably 1,000 yards. That means we can hit what we're aiming at about 1,000 yards. In terms of the smaller one, it's a 1.5 pound cannon. Now in both cases, when you're loading the guns in battle, they would have put 1/3 the weight of the ball. So this one would have had 8 ounces of gunpowder in it. That one would have had 1 pound in it on the other side. Right, 8 ounces, is that right? 1.5. Let's do that real quick. 16.4. 8. Oh yeah, 8 ounces. I was right. All right. This range is probably about 800 yards. Yeah, now we're there for 1.5 miles. Much more power. As far as firing these guns, it would involve 12 steps. We do all 12 steps diligently because the guy in the front, the person in the front, like in the case of the other gun with the tan waistcoat, his arm or life depends on us doing it right. Because he's the guy who aims the next charge down. If there's any sparks in that barrel, it blows up. Yeah. So he's
how you doing?
Me from everywhere.
Yes, you can.
Do it correct.
You doing good?
12 steps.
It's good to see you not behind the counter.
I know. Show you how it's done.
Yeah,
And then we'll actually start doing it again. So,
yeah, it's good.
yeah,
We deserve it.
we're a little short staffed, so we gotta do a little bit,
That sucks.
helping covering. Yeah,
so the first
Tammy
command
got
is,
hurt.
hand the piece,
So,
hand the piece.
so
Everybody
she's
gets in
out
position.
till
We're trained
I don't
to
know,
work
she tore
on
her
all the
meniscus.
positions. Right now we got a couple new
I mean, I know who
people.
can prescribe
We're
for
actually training them
painkillers.
today too. Demos have been running next order.
I'd rather
Attend
do
event refers to closing off the back of the cannon.
Yeah, right.
Basically, the person on the right side of the gun in the back
Yeah, so it's nice.
has
I
a
have
leather
a
thumb
whole
stall on their thumb, one piece of leather, and they place it in the vent. The vent seals off any air from going in and out. That's also where you light the cannon off to fire it. Okay?
I was away.
Advance the
on
worm.
vacation,
The
too.
worm is like a corkscrew on the front of the gun on the left. They put, I don't, we're not firing now.
Oh, wow.
Thanks, though. Basically, the worm is put down the barrel to pull out anything from the last shot. Any remaining fragments of material. We use aluminum foil, they use linen bags. That's the order. Advance the sponge. The sponge.
Thank you.
I can't miss you.
That's the sponge.
Have a good day.
This is the sponge. The sponge is basically dipped in a bucket of water, put down the barrel, and extinguish any sparks. If there are sparks up inside the vent, which there always are, you got to guarantee it, there's sparks in the vent. If he puts that water in there, and he basically does this kind of action, he creates a vacuum, a suction. He sucks the sparks into the water, the bottom of the barrel. Sponge! You see the nasty water falling out of it. Okay. Now, at this point, the gun is supposed to be safe to load and fire again. So, the next order is handle cartridge, advanced cartridge. So the person in the back, who's called Powder Monkey, will carry a charge to the front. You'll have to do it for this one. But go ahead and do it. Walk up.
Katie's out of commission. Sponge.
Oh, it's got some ball. Oh, I gotta fix it. Oh, I guess the fire this. All right, we are gonna fire a small one then because I gotta fix it. Oh, I see it.
Load cartridge.
Whoa. Now he places the cartridge in the barrel, ramming it down.
On top of the hill. Move away to the right. To the right.
cart. Pick and prime. Oh, the pick is a brass pick. It's basically brass because it doesn't spark, and we can't afford to have any sparks. Put a steel pick in there, your spark against the barrel and set the charge off prematurely. So it's brass. And then we have to prime it, which basically means we're putting a fuse. You call it a fuse, we call it a quill. It's basically a paper straw with gunpowder on tape. They use goose quills filled with gunpowder. Now the gun is ready to fire again.
Prepare to fire! Fire!
I love it.
Now, work the gun. Both guns have a slight elevation on the barrel. That slight elevation is a lot over long.
It's fun.
And since people are not tall, people are short compared to everything else, the balls are
Stand as
the
you
guns
are.
actually depressed, which means they're actually aimed downwards. So the ball can skip across the ground at the people. Because if you have a season a little bit high, it's going to go over their heads and you waste your shot. And the ball will skip, like skipping a pedal across the stone, or a stone across the pond.
That's all you want to carry a met.
Now, long
catcher's mitt
distances,
with you.
solid shots.
Yeah, imagine
Solid iron
that.
balls are used in these cannons. Solid. Okay, again, that one weighs 3 pounds, this weighs a pound and a half. The solid shot is an example of how devastating it could be. At Yorktown, there was a cannon that was fired, and it went through 42 people. One cannonball went through 42 people. They were lined up in ranks, one after the other, boom, 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 boom. These things don't stop until it's something solid. People are not solid.
They're made out of iron, not lead.
Iron. Iron balls.
Yeah,
Yep.
lead.
Now, as
What
far
pound cannon
if
was-
the enemy gets closer to the guns, they change up the ammunition.
Right.
Then we put what we call grape shot.
Grape shot.
The grapes are clusters of iron balls with larger guns. We would put canister in these. And I have canister for both
Do the
guns
bigger
here.
one.
Maybe he's back up and on. Oh, good. Ready for a round. Okay. Now,